Yeah, sizzle and popcorn in the building. Strap in, buckle up, let's fly high. Flying higher together, y'all know the vibe. Ultimate flights and community for learning and fun. Let's go. Friday night, we taking off. That's a community flight. From general aviation to jets, we soaring through the night. Helicopters spin, gliders on the wind. Airliners touching down, let the party begin. Yo, I'm streaming live. All types of craft, from Cessnas to Boeing. Gotta feel that draft. Sometimes an ATV riding off-road. Other days we flying, yeah, we floating in the mode. Add reviews, man, I'm deep in the game. From yokes to pedals, gotta up your aim. Hardware on deck, tutorials so clean. Watch and you learn how to chase that dream. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. We're sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Check the stream, show is going down live. Friday night flights, yeah, the whole crew thrives. Air traffic steady chat, everyone's in sync. From taxi to takeoff, we link up, no kink. Heli to the pad, we hover with precision. Tutorial, you're so fired, yeah, I'm making your decision. Got that Airbus flair, Boeing in the flow, MSFS magic, it's the only way to go. We got reviews for the gear, from joysticks to screens. Flights and setups that fulfill your dreams. Getting deep in the add-ons, flying past the rest. With sizzling popcorn, we only fly the best. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. With sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Yeah, we got that altitude, never gonna quit. Flying high, flying free, we legit. Every stream, every flight, every new review. From the cockpit to the crew, we reppin' for you. Add on so slick, hardware's on the block. MSFS flying, yeah, it's non-stop. Learning while we laugh, soaring to new heights. Come and catch a ride, it's Friday night flight. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. We're sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Flying higher together, yeah, that's how we roll. Your ultimate flight sim fam, reaching every goal. Sizzling popcorn, we out here doing it right. In the skies we rise, yo, let's take that flight.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. We can't see it yet, but oh, that's why. I know why. Here we go. We're at Heathrow Airport, just outside of London, in England, and we're off to Madrid, in Spain, with British Airlines. Or British Airways, sorry. British Airways. We're going to be flying the Fenix A319 today. That's us right here amongst all the other BAW. Wait, no, it's not letting me pan. All the British Airways. There's like a vintage one. But let's hop in and let's take a look at the plane and all that kind of stuff. Let's go inside and oh yeah, I use when I click on my EFB, I'm actually using the other side. I'm using the first officer's EFB. So we've got flight plan is in. We got about 36 minutes before takeoff. Ground, we got our GPU chocks, but we don't have anything up on the overhead, so we're going to go up over here, start battery 1, battery 2, then get the external power. Get the oxygen crew supply on. And adheres to nav 1, 2, 3. It looks like we've got a little bit of rain here in London. It's live time, live weather. This flight, it's British Airways 456. I think this flight took off just a couple of days ago, but I think this is also a daily flight out of London. Gonna arm the emergency lights. Oh yeah, and we can can't do the seat belts from the PU Korea or PU Air Korea lights. Gonna be using this today. There you go. If we go to let's go nav. Oh, that's why the software is not running. Let's go PU Korea or PU Air Korea. Every time I look for it, it's always like hidden in a folder, like Air Korea. Or just PU Korea. Yeah, I think I have it on the desktop. It's like, because I also have their CDU, but I haven't been using the CDU just because it takes two inputs. I think it takes a HDMI input and a USB. The lights. No, the lights doesn't take a HDMI, but the CDU does, and the display resolution is much smaller. And on Windows 11, I can't get to that. I have to do something. I forget what I did in order to get that resolution. But on my other PC, Windows 10. It's pretty much a plug and play with the software in the background. I gotta go find that software now. It's right here. Yeah, PU Korea. So now if we go back, take a look at the. Let's take a look at the lighting. Which one is? We can do any one, but nav logo lights. There we go. It works. Which I actually like this because I'm notorious for lights. I forget about my lights, but when I have it right there handy and I can easily just click it, like not click, but actually like move it, it's a lot better for me. Let's go get the flight plan to get that in. IR in a line in about 6 minutes. Good. Let's go ATSU, AOC, ATIS, EGLL. Well, we could have went arrival, send. We're also going to get it from SayIntentions. Flight init. And I was going to stream on Monday, and for some reason, my USB hub wouldn't really work anymore. I had to plug it in from a USB to the blue port in the back of the PC to the red one, and the difference is the red one has more power, but it was a blue the hub was blue, and I had it plugged into blue, but now I have it plugged into red. I don't know if it's like DCS, like the blue 4 and the red 4. Like now, like we're going into enemy territory. I don't know. Init data. Let's go. And by the way, just past 7,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. But it's now picking up pace now that I've been making videos and streams over the last couple of months. It's really picking up pace, and we're looking to cruise with the nose up, not cruise at the nose flat. Let's go back. Yeah, AOC. FMGC primary is lost. We want the McDo's gone back to the early 1990s before GPS. That reminds me of, like, I remember my aunt and uncle, they had a car phone because, you know, they were prim and proper and a little on the ritzy side. They had a car phone. That was like before having the regular cell phone. Yeah, no. Let's go init request. Okay, our flight number is 456. Cost index is 5. Cruise is gonna be, oh yeah, I did see initial altitude's 370. Do IRS, wait. It's going to be ready in 1 minute. Let's get the wind request. Insert. All right, let's take a look at the actual Navigraph. So Navigraph taking off from Heathrow, going down to Madrid. I was going to say Barcelona, but no. We're taking off from Builds Heathrow, and we're going to go down to London VFR's Madrid. Let's take a look at the chart here. Our departure. So we're going to be taking the GOGS 2F departure and GOGS or GOGSy transition. GOGSy, okay, right there. We're going to be keeping it at 6,000 is going to be maximum Well, we're gonna have to keep it at 6,000 right until Gogsy. Then I think we'll be clear to move up. And we're expecting runway 27 right. Let's just get the clearance from clearance, or get the clearance from clearance. I don't know. Let's do that. Actually, before that, let's go get the ATIS.
16. Dew point 12. QNH 1028. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information mic. London Heathrow Airport, information mic. 1150 Zulu. Arriving runway 27 right. Departing runway 27 left. Wind 225 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few at 3300 feet. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH 1028. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information mic.
So information
London
mic.
Heathrow Airport.
Heathrow clearance. British Airways 456 requesting IFR clearance to Madrid with information mic. Oh, it's a Speedbird. That's what it is.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Speedbird. Hey Ed, how's it going?
Speedbird 456, cleared to Madrid via the GOGS 2 Golf departure, runway 27 left. Initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 125.625 squawk 4523.
Clear to Madrid via GOGS 2G departure. Departure runway 27 left. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departure on 125.625 squawk 4523. Speedbird 456. All right, I gotta change that because we have it as 27
Speedbird
right.
456, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.705.
Contact ground on 121.705. Speedbird 456. So we're gonna flip to 27 left, and it's gonna be GOGS 2G.
Boarding has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard British Airways Flight 456 to Barashas. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Erica, and I'm joined by my colleagues, James, Sarah, and Oliver. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins, or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of the crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Having coffee and watching, nice. I was gonna have a latte this morning, but the kids finished the milk this morning, and they're like, who? I asked my wife, whose bowl of cereal's on the island? She's like, oh, that's mine. I'm just waiting for the kids to finish their cereal. I'm gonna take some of their milk. I'm like, oh, yuck. I'm like, no way. I'm like, and I've got no milk for my latte. I'm like, all right, espresso straight up. Here we go. Nav upgrade. But yeah, how do you take your coffee? Black, or do you put cream, milk, sugar, stevia, aspartame, or whatever other stuff? Okay, so we got that. Net. Oh yeah, we don't have this in the EFB. Let's go mass balance. Load the aircraft instant. Yeah. And there was probably like just a little bit of milk. It's because like the kids, they haven't so much lately, but my son, he'll take like a big bowl and like fill it up with milk, and then he puts in cereal, and then there's like so much milk. I'm like, you want cereal with your cow soup or something? Like, but yeah, no, she took the leftover milk. So, panel states we don't need. No, I don't need that. Move up. Sync load sheets. Yeah, I use hazelnut creamer, good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we got perf. Speaking of milk, I need to run to the store and get milk, bread, and more coffee. Yeah. Essentials. Coffee is definitely an essential. Trip win. Oh, I didn't send that to the McDo. Uh, 1028. I have to do on both sides? No, good. We're cleared to 6,000. Heading. Uh, 255. Actually, no. Uh, 269. Actually, in the Airbus, it should automatically take that heading. Yeah, for sure, Lovka. Yeah, I still remember just over 20 years ago, I was on campus, and it was Tim Hortons. And I didn't start off with coffee. I started off with they had a French vanilla. It was like, quote unquote, like a cappuccino, but it was made from powder and hot water, really. And then I moved into the English toffee. And I think that Christmas I was in Toronto at a conference. And there was a Starbucks right around the corner. I had never been in a Starbucks, and walked in. And I said, "Hey, what can I get?" They said, "Well, if you like the English toffee, you'll like a caramel macchiato." And then I went to caramel macchiato, And then once I got back to my campus, well, it was English toffee until Starbucks showed up. But then I got into, it probably took me a few years before I actually got into like double doubles, and then eventually moved to like just black, and then straight up espresso, and the rest is history. I guess it's all history. What am I waiting for? We got Erica back, or Georgina. No, Erica. You know, for 7,000 subs, we had to bring in Erica. And by the way, March is here. Thanks a lot, March, for all the support over the last 4 years. And this is flight recommendation from you, because I was like, what do I do on Wednesday? Like, where do I fly? It's like, do this flight. I'm like, all right. Question. All right. Sounds good. What do we got here? We've got that. Fire away. Just don't fire me. Okay, so this is good. Oh yeah, my squawk. Not looking at any checklists, so bound to miss something. And the checklist version 2 with SayIntentions, it looks great. Looks like how you can tweak everything. It's in alpha, but they're trying to curate everybody's checklist and then get the best, and then use those best as defaults, because they're not ones to create checklists themselves. Oh, I'm looking forward to having default stuff, because the one I had last week, I think, it was all automatic or mostly automatic, and but then I didn't know what was going on with the aircraft, and I thought the APU was on when it wasn't, so when I turned off external power, it just cut everything out. I was like, all right, let's go to auto. Come on, there. It's good for now. Do you ever get a too steep path in a flight plane? Yeah, many times. One that I can recall of right off the top is, I think it's flying into Napoli. Napoli, that was like RD preset. The approach into Napoli, I think it was Napoli or Girona, something like that. It was in Italy. On the approach, you're above a mountain, and then very quickly you have to descend. So it's like too steep path. It's there. And you would probably get that going into either like Vegas or not so much Phoenix, but where were you getting that? Like if you're getting that like in Saskatoon, like in Saskatchewan, I'd be like, no, you got an issue, because Saskatchewan is just flat. But I don't think you would be flying up here in Canada out in the prairies, because that would be like flying in left field. Okay, so I think we're good. Just need to get the fuel pumps. That on, get the APU started. Was it my beacon light I gotta turn on? But back to the SayIntentions, the checklist V2. What I'd like to see is by default, so that I don't have to go around and play with it, because I don't want to be downloading 200 different checklists for 200 different airlines.
Welcome everyone on board on behalf of
But
British Airways, the captain
have it so that
and the crew
whatever
on
the
board
first
flight
officer
Bravo.
does is automated,
Is Erica,
or what the captain does is not automated. So I do what the captain does, or else it gets boring, because it's like everything is
1 hour,
automated.
55 minutes.
Well, what's the point of flying?
I'd like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. Please ensure your seat belt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure
Okay,
it with the
that's
elastic
all
band.
gone.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Before assisting others. For those of you seated near the exits, please take note of the emergency exits located at the front and rear of the cabin, as well as over the wings. In an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs to reach the exits. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, please leave your luggage behind and proceed to the nearest exit in a calm manner.
Departure checks completed.
Lastly,
Bypass
life
pin
vests are
inserted.
located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention. I will now inform the captain that the cabin is ready for departure.
Locking gear.
Several different places. I got one going into Cleveland last week. Is there like mountains around? Hey Brian, how's it going? Long time no see. And I think it's been a while since I've actually flown in the UK. Let's see. When I was looking up this flight, so I looked it up on Flight Radar 24, but then I was trying to find a gate, like a realistic gate for the flight, and so it gave me a gate number, but then when I look inside the sim, even the Navigraph charts, it's not even anywhere like close to what I was seeing. And I was like, well, it's like 511, so I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe terminal 5, but then there's like terminal 5A, B, C. There's like, it's so big here. Going good, thank you. Nice to catch live. Hey, yeah, thanks. No, it's flying Cleveland. It actually could also be that your flight path, you're higher than what was expected. Maybe if you're coming in for a landing in Cleveland, but you start your descent too late, you might be up too high. So then now to get you down, it's too steep. That's probably what it is. We can take off the brakes. I did update. I can feel the brakes. So this is not fixed. Because we had this issue last week going to Atlanta to Chicago, and then I'm trying to taxi, and then with the automated checklist from SayIntentions, I think it flipped how my brakes ended up going, because the first officer made a change, and I was like, okay, my brakes are off, but if I couldn't move, and then if I went to like toga, I could see he was like jamming brakes on me. Terminal 5 is BA. All right, and I could tell once I loaded in, it definitely was the right choice, because it's all BA around here. And yeah, so I figured out it was BA and not BS. Okay, are we gonna push back? Or do I have to go GSX? Continue pushback. Oh shoot, I didn't get my clearance. Heathrow ground, Speedbird 456, ready for pushback and start.
Speedbird 456, Heathrow ground, pushback and start approved. Face south.
Pushback and start approved, face south, Speedbird 456. Face south.
Release parking brakes, please.
Well, we have.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Virgin 141, runway 27 left taxi, via Foxtrot, Bravo, link 28, Alpha, November 2, Echo.
Runway 27 left taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, link 28, Alpha, November 2, Echo Virgin 141.
So we can start behind this line. It's bumpy here. Welcome, Fernando. Welcome. Let's go to pedestal.
Speedbird 780 Foxtrot ready to taxi.
Speedbird 780, Foxtrot, runway 27 left taxi, via Bravo, link 28, Alpha, November 2, Echo.
Runway 27 left taxi via Bravo, link 28, Alpha, November 2, Echo Speedbird 780 Foxtrot.
Ground, Shamrock 1 Hotel Whiskey, taxi to parking.
Shamrock 1 Hotel Whiskey, taxi to parking, cross runway 27 right, then Alpha 9er, Echo, Alpha, Kilo, Bravo, Kilo, Bravo.
Taxi to parking, cross runway 27 right, then Alpha 9er, Echo, Alpha, Kilo, Bravo, Shamrock 1 Hotel Whiskey.
There we go. And one is
Please set parking brakes.
climbing.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we can go start engine 2. There we go. We can take off APU bleed, turn off the APU, and we can get taxi light on, and don't need strobe. Wow, we're going to be actually on time for the first time. First time this year.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I just uninstalled and reinstalled 2024 totally. It's resolved my CTD issues. Ooh. I've had maybe like a handful of CTDs. And most of that was when I was on Sim Update 3 beta. But I haven't had many issues outside of that.
Unlocking gear.
I've had issues with Sim Update SU4 beta in VR. Because VR, it's better performance with SU4 beta just because you have the foveate rendering settings within Flight Sim.
Right is clear.
But I was trying to fly the Piper from Just Flight, and there was registration kind of bug, and it wasn't just with them; it was several other aircraft like that. So now I'm running just on SU3. I'll wait for SU4 to actually come out. And the other thing is, if I ever want to do a community flight, everybody has to be on the same version to see each other. If not, it then become like I did that with the SU3 beta, and I ended up that I was the only one in the beta. Everybody else was out. And so I couldn't see Joe and Marsh, and there was another guy. Couldn't see them. And they couldn't they couldn't see me either. Okay, so let's get auto brake to max. Seatbelt signs. Put that on auto. Spoiler. Was getting CTDs at certain airports. I think it was a conflict between streamed and installed. Once it cleared all the... yeah. Yeah, that could be a problem. Check. Hey, Erica. We're now starting the taxi.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 456, ready to taxi.
Speedbird 456, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha. Link 53, Bravo, Link 28, November 1. Contact tower on 124.48 when ready for departure.
Taxi via Alpha, Link 53, Bravo, Link 28, November 1. Contact tower on 124.48 when ready for departure. Speedbird 456. So Link 53 is right here. So we're gonna go down Alpha, then Link 53, and then What the? And then Bravo, and then link 28. So this has to be Bravo, but via. Yeah. All right.
Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform, taxi to parking.
Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform.
And
Taxi
it's
to
like
parking.
such
Cross
a
runway
huge
27
airport.
right, then Alpha Niner.
But they
Echo,
only have 2
Alpha,
runways.
Kilo, Bravo, Kilo.
Okay.
Taxi
Let's
to
move.
parking. Cross runway 27 right, then Alpha Niner, Echo, Alpha, Kilo, Bravo, Kilo, Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform. Lufthansa 2 Victor, Victor, ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, Victor, push and start through.
Roger, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2 Victor Victor.
Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform, give way to the Austrian ahead.
Yes.
Giving way to the Austrian 320 Neo, Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform.
Gotta take my eyes
Austrian
off of
461 Whiskey, taxi to parking.
Navigraph.
Austrian 461, Whiskey, taxi to parking. Cross runway 27 right, then Alpha Niner, Echo, Alpha, Lima.
Oh yeah.
Taxi to parking. Cross runway 27 right, then Alpha Niner, Echo, Alpha, Lima, Austrian 461 Whiskey.
Air Portugal 1359.
Yes. Any builds Heathrow.
Air Portugal 1359er, push and start approved.
Roger, pushback approved. Air Portugal 1359er.
Oof. Going fast. In the Fenix 319, so I have no
Lufthansa
throttle.
2 Victor Victor, runway 27 left
And
taxi
it's
via
quick.
Lima, Alpha, November 2, Echo.
Runway 27 left taxi via Lima Alpha, November 2 Echo Lufthansa 2 Victor Victor.
So link 53. I've been checking to make sure I don't have. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the way that could happen is if you went and you downloaded it, but then later on said no, and the file is still on your PC. That would be the only way, really. 5-3.
Speedbird 842 request pushback.
Speedbird 842, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Speedbird 842.
Air Portugal 1359er, ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 1359er, runway 27 left taxi via Lima, Alpha, November 2, Echo.
Runway 27 left taxi via Lima Alpha, November 2, Echo Air Portugal 1359er.
Speedbird 86 Lima Golf request pushback.
Hey guys,
Speedbird
sound weird.
86 Lima Golf, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Speedbird 86 Lima Golf.
Eurowings, 7 Golf uniform. Give way to the Austrian 320 Neo on your left.
Giving way to the Austrian 320 Neo, Eurowing 7 Golf Uniform.
Virgin 141, contact tower on 124.48.
But this is what I like. It's like it is busy.
Swiss 7 Golf Papa, runway 27 left taxi by Kilo Alpha, November 2, Echo.
Runway 27 left taxi
And
via Kilo Alpha,
I've got
November
traffic,
2, Echo
like-
Swiss 7 Golf Papa.
Traffic is turned up to 11, and now traffic is turned up to very close to 11. I would say the amount of traffic I see, like actual moving,
42 ready to taxi.
is a lot better than
Speedbird
a few
842,
months ago.
runway 27 left taxi via Charlie Alpha, November 2, Echo.
So I've got
Runway
80,
27 left taxi via
80
Charlie Alpha,
parked,
November 2 Echo Speedbird
103
842.
active, and 80 parked. That is a lot of traffic. You run yours at 5. well, because for me, like 2 months ago, running at 11 was like laughable because I'm like, okay, I'm in Halifax. I've got 10 parked, no active. I'm like, come on. Like Halifax is not Heathrow. It's not JFK, but there's steady traffic. I think I got everything to 11. So the like, because I've gone to like, now I can go to Sedona with the GA traffic. GA traffic is alive. But look, it looks like there's like 2, maybe 3 aircraft. I think they're a little close together, unless they're on 2 different lines. But I think one is giving way to the other. Oh, now it's in yellow. Why? Traffic pending. Yeah, it's like sometimes it takes a bit of time, but then it's like things are really good. I'm impressed. And I've seen like videos of Beyond ATC.
Lufthansa to Victor Victor. Give way to the Air Portugal
when it
21.
like first release, like even before SayIntentions was really around. But I've never, like, I never gave it a chance. I never looked at it really. I was just, but SayIntentions, I started off, I was like, before becoming a partner, like I was paid member and I enjoyed it, even though it was like, I just liked how things rapidly picked up pace. Like sometimes it sounds like, oh man, they're like all over the place, because there's like almost like every week or every 2 weeks, there's like something new. But the thing is overall, that experience then just gets better. Like the traffic stuff takes time. But while that's being worked on, other stuff is. So then now when the traffic comes in and then this other stuff is all there, it's like, woof, yeah. It's like an experience that like. Yeah, very busy team. Well, because like I still remember in the summertime, Drizwiki Design came out with West Sydney Airport, or West Sydney Airport. Well, it's an airport that's not even going to be open until the end of 2026. And I went to go fly there, and I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, there's like no charts for this or anything. So it was. I asked a question, and typical Dutch is like, just give me a second. Oh yeah, I've never heard of this airport. Oh yeah, it's nothing's there, but here, I'll put this in so that I can at least do like a VFR flight from it. And it was like, boom. Like I wasn't even expecting that, but like within 30 minutes, and it happened before my flight. So during the flight, I was actually able to get some kind of a radio
Swiss 7 Golf
out
Alpha
of the
contact
airport.
tower on 124.48.
Switching to tower, Swiss 7 Golf Papa.
Coming up to link 28.
Shuttle 4 Bravo ready for pushback.
Shuttle 4 Bravo, cleared for push and start.
push and start approved, Shuttle 4 Bravo.
Hey, Canada's here. From farthest look. Oh, yeah, it is.
Scandinavian 532 ready for pushback.
Scandinavian 532, clear for push and start.
Scandinavian didn't
Push and
sound
start
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian 532.
But yeah, that's part of the scenery, the Concorde. Yeah, Mirajan and Ifred. Yeah, they're. Because even like with the checklist stuff, I was like, oh, like I'm just about to get into a stream. I didn't really look at stuff. I'm like, I wanted to show off the checklist stuff, but I'm like, what? How do I do this? And then I don't know if it was Ifred or someone like quickly came in. And they said, well, this. I'm like, well, for me as someone that's like, I'm not a real pilot. I don't fly for a company.
Contact tower on 124.48. Have a good afternoon.
Contacting tower on 124.48. Speedbird 456.
Shuttle 4 Bravo, runway 2.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 456, holding short of runway 27 left.
Speedbird 456, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 left, hold short. You're number 1 behind the Airbus A220.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 256
is that a
established on the
220?
ILS runway 27 right.
Speedbird 256, roger.
Have you spotted the big Jet TV van across the road from here? No. Big Jet TV, isn't that something a YouTube channel? They do like live stuff around here?
KLM 27, Mike hold short of runway 27 right.
Hold short of 27 right, KLM 27 Mike.
Saudia 121, hold short of runway 27 right.
27R holding short, Saudia 121.
Speedbird 456, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 left, winds 180 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, clear for takeoff. Speedbird 456. Now, this is where this comes in handy. The PU Air Korea lights. I'll do a video on this. Wait, was I supposed to go November 1? November 1 is back there. Would have given me a little bit more room, but oh well.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 485 Golf, established on the ILS runway 27 right.
Speedbird 485 Golf, roger. Saudia 121, hold short of runway 27 right.
And
Runway 27 right,
I didn't really
121.
check, but I'm pretty sure it's a flex takeoff. So we're gonna go flex. Flex those arms. All right. Cabin crew, prepare for departure. Oh, Q8. No, Q8. No. Oh. Smash it.
121, hold short of runway 27 right.
Q8.
Hold short of 27 right, Saudi 121.
Hey, was that Q8 pilot? Is he like flying an X-plane? We're gonna get to view one someday.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 347 November, established on the ILS runway 27 right.
Speedbird 347, November, roger.
Gear up. Flaps. Shoot, why is it going up so high? Oh, level climb.
Speedbird 456, contact departure on 125.625.
Contact departure on 125.625, Speedbird 456.
Speedbird 42 Yankee, winds 180 at...
Heathrow departure, Speedbird 456, with you crossing 2000.
Speedbird 456, Heathrow radar identified. Climb flight level 060 direct D258 India.
Departure, Tomjet 652 2000 for 4000.
Tomjet 652, radar contact, climb and maintain 12, 2000.
Climb flight level 060 direct 25D Delta 258 India.
Heathrow radar, Ryanair 742 November, flight level 130.
Speedbird 456, Heathrow radar, climb flight level 210.
Welcome, Nikumaru. Welcome aboard.
Easy 24 X-ray Bravo, direct Willow. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 until established.
Down to 4000, cleared for the ILS 26 left approach, Easy 24 X-ray Bravo.
Easy 12 Victor Zulu, direct Willow. Cleared for the ILS, runway 26 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 until established.
So we're going to be at...
Down to 4000, cleared for the ILS 26 left approach, Easy 12 Victor Zulu.
Heathrow radar, Lufthansa 8 November Echo, flight level 110.
Lufthansa 8
we're going to be at
Echo,
6000.
radar contact.
So we'll get to Gogsy.
Lufthansa 8 November Echo, direct Lambourne. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 right approach. Descend and maintain flight level 070 until established.
Descending to 7000, cleared for the ILS 27 right approach, Lufthansa 8 November Echo.
Departure, Speedbird 842 2000 for 4000.
And before I put this landing on Instagram, I will have to make sure that I land on the center line and that I am within the touchdown zone, right on the touchdown zone, so that, you know, real life pilots don't get, you know, their panties in a bunch. Because, what was it?
Speedbird 456, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Speedbird 456. The flight I did last month, what was it, like September 3rd, 4th?
456, climb flight level 240 approved.
Well, you just told me.
7 Zulu contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48.
You literally just told me to go 240.
124.48 for shuttle 7 Zulu.
Let's go AP. Yeah. Last month I did the world's longest commercial flight.
Radar, Turkish 3 Delta Zulu, flight level 150.
19 and a half hours plus a 5-hour delay. Oh, yeah, because we're past the transition level. You can take the
Departure Speedbird 86 Lima Golf 2000 for 4000.
Speedbird 86 Lima Golf, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000.
in landing at JFK with like 38 hours of like no sleep. Like, yeah, I had maybe like an hour nap during the whole flight, but I like woke up early that morning, never could nap in the afternoon because I was starting at night. And so I do the landing, and I took that landing like a minute and 20 seconds. It's a smooth landing. You hear 5 on the landing, but it's off the center line a bit, and then it's outside the touchdown zone. Well, it blew up on Instagram. There's like over 230,000 views on it.
Departure Shamrock 715 2000 for 4000.
Shamrock 715 radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000.
New York, I can't remember. I was like in the daze at that point. I'm like, I just want to get this flight over and done with. I'm coming in for a landing. But I made a reel, put it to Instagram, and then on YouTube made it into a short. That was like maybe like 2 weeks ago. On YouTube, I don't know, it might have gotten 2,000 impressions. By Instagram, it's like 230,000 views.
Portugal 1359, a contact.
There's
London
like
control on
over 7,500 likes on it. But then it's the comments. And the comments, oh, you're off the center line. Oh, you got to go around. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like,
radar on 125.6.
it actually says on the reel that it's a 19 and a half hour flight. I haven't slept in 38 hours. The people going on about this. And it's like, it's all right, like the first one, okay? But when it's like a pile-on of like 50, 60 different comments saying the same thing, it's like, dude, like you could have taken 2 seconds, read the other comments, be like, well, I'm not going to be original on this one. I'm just going to pass.
Climb and maintain
but no,
flight level 110.
And then if I would push back, they're like, well, I'm a real pilot and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, come on. Like, you're in a simulator. You're in a simulator. I'm here to have fun. And then it's like, well, why did you do that? Well, the minute and 15-second reel is not going to explain that to you. Why don't you go watch like the 23-hour stream? But, you know, you're not going to do that either. But it's just like...
Speedbird 456.
People...
Climb flight level 300.
It's like something is getting popular. Oh, hey, I need to make a comment and bash somebody for doing something I would never do, let alone in real life. They would never do a 19 and a half hour flight. They wouldn't even do a 19 and a half hour flight even if they had relief crew. Most of these guys, because like the last one that pushed back at me was like, oh, have you seen my profile? I am a real pilot. I've got multi-engine. Yeah, well, you might have multi-engine, but you're not an airline pilot, and you're not an A350 pilot. And on top of that, you've never done a 19 and a half hour flight, let alone in a simulator. It's just like people.
Easy 56, Victor Juliet, direct embark, cleared for the ILS. Run.
Climb flight level 300, Speedbird 456.
Descending to 4,000, cleared for the ILS 26 left approach, Easy 56, Victor Juliet.
Easy 56,
Thanks,
Victor
man.
Juliet, contact London Gatwick Tower on 124.23.
All right, we're good there.
Over to London Gatwick Tower on 124.23, Easy 56, Victor Juliet.
Good there. Where's there's my mouse. But yeah, JFK, I don't remember controller, but so you're saying out of Heathrow?
Speedbird 456, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Speedbird 456. So you're saying out of Heathrow to ignore the constraints that are at like 6,000? 350. Well, can't see much back here anyways. In the clouds. On we're offshore anyways. Speed brakes.
Radar, Griffin 8, X-ray Delta, flight level 140.
Do you know why British Airways is Speedbird, but then like American Airlines is like American, Delta is Delta? So like some have like their actual airline name, others will have a different name.
Contact London Control on 127.83.
Expedite button until above 6,000. Hit manage again. Once control. Oh, okay, yeah. When he tells me to climb, yes, I can climb right away. I don't have to go with the constraints. Speedbird is the logo.
Speedbird 456, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370 and contacting London Control on 127.83, Speedbird 456. There we go. London Control, Speedbird 456, with you crossing flight level 240. Oh, okay.
Speedbird 456, London Control, identified, higher.
It must have been like an actual bird back in the day. Heathrow, the JFK Speedbird 001 was Concorde. Ah, okay. Let's put the constraints. Oh, company message, that's got to be my ATIS I requested on the ground.
Easy EG49 Whiskey Tango, contact Heathrow radar on 125.625.
Switching to Heathrow radar on 125.625 to EZ49 Whiskey Tango.
Yes. Receive messages. Betas. Yeah. No, I don't want to change anything. Okay. Speedbird. Yeah. That looks more like a bird. Artsy bird, but yeah, it looks more like a bird than what's the logo now.
Willing 9 Juliet Charlie, contact Heathrow radar on 127.525.
127.525, devueling 9er Juliet Charlie.
I was gonna say I've been here, but it's not here. It's more the I took the train from London to Paris. Yeah, that's more west. Sorry, east. Because I just looked to see where Paris was. I'm like, yeah, I know. We're far away from it. Because this is... Cap de la Hague? Beauville? It'll be good when Sobo extends the LOD for traffic, so we see more en route contrails, etc. 2020 does it really well. With like SayIntentions traffic in 2020 has more contrails. Yeah, but because like I know like with multiplayer, the LOD is a lot smaller. Like your range is a lot smaller than in 2020. Because every time you go into multiplayer in 2024, it's like you barely see anybody. Like unless you're with a group, you barely see anybody. But I remember in 2020, you could see guys way off in the distance, and then you could see them like coming right up close to you. Yeah. I think with what I found with 2024 and the traffic, so I turn off the AI aircraft or like the aircraft traffic. I turn that off to bring in the SayIntentions stuff. But then when I go into multiplayer, I've got to turn that on to actually see multiplayer.
Speedbird 456, London Control, contact rest control on 129.505.
But I think right now I still have that setting on, and I don't see like generic air traffic anymore. So I don't know. I forget which setting I had tweaked. Contacting breast control on 129.505. Speedbird 456. Breast control, Speedbird 456, with you at flight level 370.
Speedbird 456, breast control identified. Good afternoon.
They sound very French. Yeah, yeah, it's Scottish. There was a video I watched not too long ago, and the guy's like, I gotta make this video, but I'm just coming off of a cold. Excuse my voice. I almost wanted to say, dude, are you like from London, but when you're English, when your voice is normal, but you're Scottish when you have a cold? Because I think he was like Scottish no matter what, but he was like trying to excuse his voice because it was like very raspy. But I still remember old racing teammate, Scottish, with Neil. I couldn't understand half of what he was saying. I would just like, oh yeah, okay, smile and nod, just smile and nod. Yeah, okay. And then there was Irish teammate, But the Irish teammate to me didn't sound so much Irish. He almost sounded like American, but then the odd time I can hear the Irish. And I don't know. I can't remember which side of Ireland he was in. But yeah. Oh, we got a company message. No. No ADC required. ADC? I always felt that the American accent was Irish based initially. Well, there's like, if you go to Boston, there was like, there's this guy that, guy that has videos like on wing stuff for DCS, and I've watched some of his videos, but I can't understand a word that he's saying. And he's from Boston, in a thick Boston accent. Like, it's like every second word I understand. Good morning. How's it going, A320 Simulations? Have you been flying much in real life, or
TCAS test
more in the sim?
Marchot 13 donate $1.99 trop super cher. Hola, Espagne.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Marche. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No ADC required means you weren't late for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. And it's like the first time probably this year that I'm actually on time or even early for a flight. I still remember, like, last year, the year before, it's like an hour to like set things up, and I'm always behind and everything. Pretty easy schedule last month. I have a vacation this month. Ooh, nice. No 5-hour flights. 5-hour boring flights. Well, I gotta say, I don't have any 19.5-hour flights planned anytime soon. And I think that this is like first time flying in Europe in a while. Probably this year, because this year I might have flown in January and then back in like June, July. And like, I know lots of the channel viewers are American. It's like probably a quarter to a third is American. But then when Marsh suggested this flight, I'm like, well, hey, it's quite fitting for the time that I fly. Yeah, why not fly in Europe? Because Europe, it's like towards the end of the workday, while, you know, when it's 9 o'clock in the morning for me, it's 8 o'clock for New York. It's like stock market's not open yet. ADC after doors close. Ah, nice. After doors close. Because it reminds me, like, I've been hearing about like flying in DCS the last few months and hearing about the AO. I'm like, I don't even know what AO stands for, but it's like, go to the AO. All right. But yesterday I was watching, I was like yesterday was a holiday here in Canada, and Monday, like even now, like my stomach is like no bueno. But it's better today than the last 2 days. But yesterday I put on the movie Warfare, and there was like, they're making calls and stuff, and they're asking for CAS, which is combat air support. Well, I know that from DCS over the last couple of months. I've picked up on that. But then they kept on talking about AO, so I looked it up, and then I was like, area of operation. I'm like, oh, now I know. But it's like, because like all these different acronyms, and like an acronym in like flight sim can be different from like Microsoft Flight Simulator to like an airline compared to combat. Because like, I never hear of azimuth. I never hear of azimuth in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But in combat, you hear of azimuth. And then it's like the difference between azimuth, bearing, heading, and you think it's all the same, but it's not. Lots of acronyms. But then there's like acronyms and like accounting that I know of, and then if I use those acronyms while talking to my wife that's like in nursing, she's like, what? Because that acronym means something completely different in the medical field. Let's see where. What? Top of descent. Where am I? I'm at, come out to Novan. Ratas. Ah, yeah, okay. So I'm like, I was starting to get concerned. The top thing was top of descent. I'm like, no, it can't be. Okay, so Novan. All right. Just gonna go get somebody a drink.
Hey, Captain Sizzling Popcorn and First Officer Hines.
Ah,
Would you like anything to drink or a small snack? Coffee supply was almost gone, but I heroically saved what could be saved.
Yeah, I'd like something to coat my stomach because it's in pain right now. And Marsh would like some coffee, so make sure you make more coffee there. She's always low on coffee.
Understood, Captain. I'll get you something to eat right away, and I'll make sure to prepare more coffee for Marsh. Thank you for the update.
The flight from Singapore to JFK, 2 hours in, she's like, yeah, we've run out of coffee. And I'm like, what? So we're over in Alaska. I'm like, you got to get some coffee. I'm like, all of a sudden she's got coffee. It's like Starbucks did like a air to air refueling Starbucks. I think the call sign was, instead of like Texaco or Chevron, it was Starbucks. All right, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes here. That was quick. Temp area Tephra. Let's take a look at it. Where are you? Navigraph. So yeah, temp area Tephra. I might be looking at something that it's classified. I don't know. Let's put leave it on auto. Let's see the weather. Yeah, Jetstream is way up there. Change the layer. Let's look for turbulence. We're at 370. No turbulence. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. Or we just leave the radar. Wow, it's like it's not raining anywhere in the world. It's crazy. Can't be. Maybe it's my altitude.
Speedbird 456, contact breast control on 124.675.
Contact breast control on 124.675, Speedbird 456. I think I said breast control. Breast control, Speedbird 456, with you at flight level 370. It's breast control.
456, breast control identified. Bienvenue.
Ah, bienvenue! I almost said, well, on est au Québec! On est au Québec! Non, on est en France! I'm looking forward to Navigraph adding the traffic and taxi features. Yeah, because they talked about stuff at the Flight Sim Expo, but I haven't really seen that stuff yet. Maybe this fall? Once we sign our new multi-billion-dollar deal, yeah, right. $0 deal. But I did see Boeing has made, I think it's a $1 million investment in a local company here for the Osprey training simulation. I was like, oh, because when I go onto Google, like it gives you news based off of what you're looking at. Well, pretty much everything I look at is like either racing or flight sim. So it brought that up, and I was like, wow. To see that, I was like, I think they're using like VR and simulation. I think they do stuff for the Chinook and something else for the Canadian military. At first, when I heard Osprey, I thought it was the for the American, but no, it's the Canadian military, and it's a company here in Halifax. Be interesting to see what they do. I don't know if I'd be able to go see anything. Because like I remember when I grew up, there was Nav Canada was, I think it was their training ground was where I grew up, and I had been in there like many times, but I had never been into like a simulator. But they had like simulators there for air traffic control. But like air traffic control, it's not so much secret stuff or compared to combat. Hey, Erica, can you get me an Alani protein drink, please? And which flavors do we have? So which
Sure
is
thing, Captain. I'll grab you an Alani protein drink right away. We have flavors like tropical punch, watermelon, and blue raspberry.
blue
Which
raspberry.
one would you prefer?
Blue raspberry, please. Never heard of it.
Got it, Captain. I'll get you a blue raspberry Alani protein drink right away.
This is a strawberry shortcake. With like 3 grams of sugar. There's only like 6 grams of carbs, but I definitely feel it when I drink this. It's like, oh yeah, and I gotta get ready for Friday's stream. I'm supposed to get in the OH-57 Delta, the Kiowa Warrior, with a mission with knots. I can lift off from the ground. I haven't tried any weapons, but the mission we're doing it's like part 1 of a campaign. We're trying to find like one of the head guys of some. It's actually the whole mission and campaign is based off of the 2006 Lebanon War. So it's between Israel and Lebanon, but an Aussie and a Canadian are going to be Americans getting into this. I think the reason why the Americans, I was trying to see if that was actually part of the real story or if it's like fictional, but there was archaeological group that had some Americans in it, and they got attacked, and so now the Americans are then coming in to now go after the bad guys. I read the briefing last week, but I've got to. I'm not gonna learn the helicopter overnight, but I just need bare minimum essentials for Friday stream, because then on Sunday I actually have my first class in the Kiowa Warrior, and actually Saturday I have a meet and greet for the Viper, which I'll start taking
Press control, Orange 3 Golf Hotel, flight level 380.
Orange 3 Golf Hotel, radar contact.
Yeah, I'll be taking a 8-week beginner's course on the F-16 Viper, and then a one-on-one with for beginners in the Kiowa Warrior. That's all through Virtual Weapon Academy. So I find it's great because it's like you've got training in DCS, but it's like when you actually have a human that can help you out. The F-16 it'll be more so of a class, while the Kiowa Warriors one-on-one. But the last 2 weekends we did a mission in Russia. We were like we're taking off from Sukhumi. Americans, we didn't have any Georgians, but it was like, it's like stuff like set back in like the early 2000s. We had to go take out a Bastion SAM site before they start launching missiles, and it was going to be launching in about like 30 minutes. And halfway to the Bastion, the 30 minutes was up. But the thing is the first time we tried it, the Bastion never launched missiles, so we had to redo the mission last weekend. And after all that, the mission maker, he added like an extra 15 minutes. Still, Bastion never launched anything, but we were able to take it out the first time around. But I'll actually have a video on that later this week. I've got about like 3-4 hours of footage, break it all down into like, I don't know, 50-minute video, recap like my first multiplayer mission of that scale. I think we're like 12 or 15 guys doing that. Yeah, actually, A320. It's Virtual Weapons Academy. Actually, I'll get you their Discord. Hey, and it's all free. It's all volunteer basis. But the meet and greet is this Saturday night. Or Saturday evening. It all depends where you're at. For me, it's like 6:30, but it would be earlier for you. Can I go invite? That's yeah, so that's for Virtual Weapons Academy. The OH-58 in DCS is one of the best flight modules. That's great to know, because that's actually what Not has told me also. He was the one encouraging me to get it, and I was like, because he wanted to do a mission with a couple of his ex-military guys and then bring me in, and I'm like, well, I've got a bunch of different modules, but helicopters, I've done some trials, but I never bought one. And he's like, the OH-58. But yeah, with the Virtual Weapons Academy, meet and greet is this Saturday, and then from there, each class will then decide on their own class time, and then it's 8-week schedule. And if you end up that you miss a week, you can always do a one-off one-on-one. The only, like, I've got one-on-one for the OH-58 because there's no class. Like, I'm the only one trying to learn that. Yeah. Hey, muchacho. Heck yeah, join VWA. Are you in VWA? But yeah, it's great. And then like once you graduate, they actually have missions for graduates. But they also have some public missions. Then they also have like some, you know, funner events. Like they had on Sunday, they did hide and seek. So they had instructors hiding and then students seeking. And talking about hide and seek, do you know why SAM sites hate playing hide and seek? It's because they always get harmed. That's not even, yeah, muchacho, you are nice. That's not even a dad joke. That is an AI joke. The hardest thing about the OH-58 is that you need to fly and gun, unlike the Apache where you have an AI gunner. So the 58 is probably one of the toughest to learn. He told me it was like one of the easiest to learn, but I think you can have, there's AI, but there's no AI gunner in the 58 because the AI can fly and you can gun. But you can also control the 58 from both sides. But I don't know how that works because I think you have to, because in the controls, you have separate controls for the right seat and the left seat. And then you can swap between, but I don't know. I haven't really, I've done like the initial takeoff training. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, using the app.
Bird 456, expect the Nod 4 Charlie arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier. Direct, non 2.
Expect the non for Charlie arrival in about 20 minutes. Speedbird 456. You can have AI hover move, pretty much like autopilot kind of thing. But yeah, I know AI can't be the gunner, but on the Apache you can. And I've actually been thinking about buying the Apache because it's at 50% off right now till October 13th. Yeah. We should do a collab at some point. DCS, MS. Yes. We can, yeah, we can definitely do some stuff. I know they, because a couple of months ago, you tried joining a Discord, but it was like saying something. It wouldn't let you in. The other thing is I'm like using what Microsoft uses, and I find like nobody even like, it's either they have DMs off or something, so they don't check the DM to clear yourself, and then I end up having to clear them. And because I've seen it in the past where like it's just random people join the Discord, and then it's like, but then they don't say anything, but then you don't know, are they actually real or are they bots or what? But yeah, C-130 is coming out. That's yes, that is the DCS MSFS collab, the C-130. I know there's a C-130 right now, but I've got that already on pre-order. That's gonna be epic because it's gonna be early access. The only reason because the second variant, I think it's the M variant or the M130, that hasn't been built, so that's why it'll be early access. But the C-130J will be like, it's not early access. Yeah, I've got to. Okay, I'll try that out. Oh, look at that. Nightbot's like, oh, here, join the Discord. Yeah, I can hit you up that way. But yeah, C-130. I need somebody in that. And that's where the C-130 is definitely multiplayer. The F-14 is. Obviously, the F-16 isn't. The MiG-29. MiG-29, I was able to launch some missiles the other day, and then, like, a couple of days after release, I was able to launch some missiles. But then a couple of days ago, I tried, and I'm like, I can't lock on. I don't know if I had the right button. It's because of you might have to add buttons, but then you might change the buttons, but then you remember the original buttons, and then it's all confusing because it's not made exactly like I've got the the F-16 HOTAS. So with like, I only have one engine. I don't have two engines, but on the Viper, I mean the Fulcrum, it's two. So I have it so that they're both at the same time. Oh, you made it into Discord. Ah, nice. Welcome. There we go. I will. I see you there. Oh yeah, I should get ready for this. I think UNR, because it's in blue. Right after Titan. So I don't know what this. Oh, SNR. Okay. Let's go over to EFB. Let's go. I think we're going with 3-2, right? Let's get the ATIS. Oh, wrong one. I want arrival. Send. No. Okay, let's put LEMD. Send.
Speedbird 456, contact Seville Control on 128.45.
Contacting Seville Control on 128.45, Speedbird 456. Seville Control, Speedbird 456, with you at flight level 370.
Speedbird 456, Seville Control, identified. Good afternoon.
She sounds somewhat Spanish. I guess we never sent off for the ATIS? LEMD. Arrival. ATIS, ILS Zulu apps, okay. Runways 32 left and 32 right. Oh yeah, you sent me that. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. For information Quebec. Do they have here as information Quebec? Oh. Advise squawk standby. All runways. Okay. Transitioned. Kavik. One 140. Oh, they've got information Foxtrot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with yours, Kavik, ILS. We're on to Zulu. Kavik? Because Navigraph's got it at Fafik. Maybe it's Fafik. Go with on final? Do I use WhatsApp? No. To me, WhatsApp is a Budweiser commercial from like, what, the early 2000s? Other than that, no, I don't use WhatsApp. You would think, because I'm pretty sure you're older than me, but I don't do that. Nor do I do TikTok. Used to do Twitter, but not anymore. Twitter back in the day, like 2008, 2009, 2010. Oh yeah, this one. Now I just realized I gotta put this in. It's arrival. Three, two, left. Oh, non-two? Yeah, here it has Favik. Oh, you got the ATIS from WhatsApp? Ah, okay. Discontinuity. I think. And this is where I always end up with, they'll tell me that I have to put my, my destination information. QNH, 1022. Temperature. Yeah. Oh yeah, 26. 26. This is where I know A320 told me, we'll bring up the chart here. I'm not sure. Civil control, Speedbird 456. Are we expecting runway 32 left or 32 right for the arrival?
Speedbird 456, expect runway 32 left for arrival.
Expect runway 32 left for arrival, Speedbird 456. Okay, so left. We're going with left. 32. Good. Landing weight. Actually, if we go back to the flight plan. Uh-oh. This is not good. Uh-oh. It's frozen. I think we're back. No. Okay. It's not me. But it could also be my controls, because I cannot move anything. I could change the view. But I can...
Speedbird 456, cleared Bain 3 Bravo arrival into Barajas. Whenever you'd like descent, flight level 290.
Two 110. Thanks. Thank you. That's exactly. That's exactly why I was like, shit. I did this flight in okay. Descending to flight level 290. Cleared to Ban 3 Bravo arrival into Baraja. Speedbird 456. There we go. Thank you. Yes, you said...
Ladies and gentlemen,
2-1.
we have left our cruising altitude and are now starting our approach to Barajas. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you.
Yep, because when I take a look at this Navigraph...
Civil control, Ryanair 6 Romeo Juliet, flight level 350.
Ryanair 6 Romeo Juliet, radar contact.
Okay, so you're taking it from here, the Cat 2 ILS, because I was looking at Cat 1, but
Speedbird 456, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Speedbird 456. Oh yeah, let's go back here. Let's go. Yeah, because I get this enter destination data, but I've got that already, and I don't understand. Like, I've got this. So I don't know what else it wants. Enter the winds. Okay. But not the wind here, or Or do I bring in the winds from here? Previous phase, next phase. Okay, bring it in here. But there's no way to... There's no way to add it. Winds from the ATIS. Okay. Two 3003. So you have winds. Do you have landing data in? You don't need winds aloft. You have all the environmentals in. Perf. So yeah, I've updated the mag wind, and it's not popping up again. So, because I've had it where enter destination data, and then I'm like, okay, I've got things in, and then it still pops up. But I think it's probably because I didn't have barrel or radio on. Okay, so good there. Right now I... Alright. Hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh shit. All sets. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I've got to make sure that I am on the center line and within the touchdown zone if I want to make it into a reel for Instagram, or else we'll get some multi-engine pilots all get their pennies in a bunch. Even after the 50th person saying the same thing over and over again. Don't need barrel or radio. Okay. Just landing weight to enter on arrival performance. Yeah. So ground weight is 58.6. And then EFOB. So we're going to, what, lose 0.5? So 58.1? 58. Or, yeah, it should be in tons. Manual. Let's go medium. Flaps 3. Auto throttle on. You need landing data set to give you landing distance. I use the landing weight from the Simbrief plan. Hey, wow. That's exactly right. Because it says estimated LW 58.1. But that's 58,186. And tons is not 1,000. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, we're good.
Seville Control, Europa 51, flight level 170.
Europa 51, radar contact.
Seville Control, Nostra Air 906 Foxtrot Hotel, flight level 170.
Nostra Air 906 Foxtrot Hotel, radar contact.
IRL and McDo AOC menu landing. Okay.
Speedbird 456, descend, flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Speedbird 456. And like right now we're descending at about 1,000. Should I be descending quicker? Because how far out are we? We're 118 out. Through the Fenix tablet. Yeah. Just use managed descents when you get below 10,000 feet. Open descent. And when you mean open descent, like a manual descent, or descending quicker under under 10,000?
Speedbird 456, descend altitude 7000, QNH 1023.
Descend altitude 7,000 feet. QNH 1023, Speedbird 456. Zero, 2, 3. If you have altitude on your star, make sure they're in the flight plan and manage. They'll try to, yeah, because I've got the. In the flight plan, I've got the different all the constraints in there. So right down to limb is when we get to 10,000. Yeah, they normally do vector me. I remember back in 2020, I did a flight because there was, I still remember this Spanish YouTuber. He had like over 200,000 subscribers, and I literally had 300 subscribers at that point. He didn't have a preview copy of 2020, and I did. And like lots of people were like pissed off, like, why is this 300 guy got it? And you know, I've got like 10, I got 20, I got 200,000. Why don't I have it? But we ended up like talking, and then I said, hey, I'll go do a flight in Spain, but let me know of an area. And I remember I either did a flight, a solo flight or a community flight from like the northern part and going into, maybe it was from Madrid to Valencia. But when you're down on the ground, flying low like VFR, it's quite nice. Because there's mountains and stuff. And like the terrain, it's like that golden ground. Yeah, the Fenix fleet is it's great. I just don't know why my parking brake doesn't work. Like, I do things on my controls. This is the 319. I have to manually flip it from on to off. And I know that it's the controls are working because when I do it, the butt kicker kicks in. Like, I can feel the brake going on or off. Yeah, I know. I like, cause I just got the Viper MIP and like the ICP MFDs, and then my first thing with Wind Wing is the PTO 2 for DCS, which I've got to do this week because I was waiting for a overhead arm. I got the overhead arm, but then my GoPro wouldn't connect to the
456, contact Madrid, approach on 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach on 118.4, Speedbird 456. So the GoPro doesn't connect to the tripod, so I needed a connection. Finally, I got the connection yesterday, so I'll do unboxing of the PTO where I set it up and then look at that, and then hopefully with that done, they'll then start sending me also Airbus stuff, not just DCS but Flight Sim 2. It was a SU3 bug. And it's SU3 bug still there. Madrid approach. Madrid approach. Speedbird 456. Crossing flight level 130. I don't think they got me. Madrid approach. Speedbird 456 with you crossing 13 flight level 130. I've had issues with parking brakes since SU3. Had that issue with setting conflicts. I deleted the secondary entry, leaving only toggle parking settings and select parking brake assigned. You'll see the conflict once landed off. All right, I'll take a look at that, Brian. Thanks. comm is on 118.4. Oh, wait. Madrid approach. Madrid approach. We've Ukulele East, always East USA, but I'm not in multiplayer right now. I gotta get this radio back. I don't know what's. Do I still have something? No, I don't have anything over here. Because if I so the actual controls work, but SayIntentions is not picking it up.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Hey, Erica.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our
No.
final approach into Barashas. Please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off and stowed until we arrive at the gate. Kindly return your tray tables to their upright position and make sure your seats are in the full upright position as well. Please fasten your seatbelts. We appreciate your
118.4.
Please check that everyone is seated and has their seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Yeah, because I normally I just click on the new frequency and it goes, and it's going to the correct one, but now I can't even. My buttons aren't working, but they're definitely working in the sim. It looks like. Looks like I'm gonna be traffic after this one.
Niner 2000 for 4000.
Iberia, Niner 1 Niner. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 13, 13,000.
Up to 13, 13,000, Iberia Niner 1 Niner.
We got no contact. Was buggered.
Iberia, Niner 1 Niner contact. Barajas departure on 127.1.
Yeah, because that's the force feedback, Mosa. I thought, yeah, Wind Wing is also coming out with, yeah, it's the like the Taurus. It's like, yeah, because they even show like the actual full yokes, like for Boeing, but also with the Taurus, also you'll be able to use it for Airbus. It's like the battle of the Chinese companies. Who can accelerate the quickest? Okay, so coming up here, 4,000. Let's drop this down to 4,000. And let's get the lights on. Hey, Erica. Hello? Hello? Let's see if I start it back up again. Contact Madrid approach on 118.4. It's picking me up.
Speedbird 456, Madrid approach. Expect the visual runway 32 left approach into Barajas.
Expect visual runway 32 left approach into Barajas. Speedbird 456. Okay. It's at FI 32 left. Let's go. Approach.
Speedbird 456, contact Barajas Tower on 118.08.
Contact Barajas Tower on 118.08. Speedbird 456. Barajas Tower, Speedbird 456 with you at 4,500.
Speedbird 456, Barajas Tower, roger, continue approach, runway 32 left. Speedbird 456, Barajas Tower, winds 230 at 3, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Runway 32 left, clear to land, Speedbird 456. Just seems like we're coming in way too hot here. Yeah, we are coming in hot. Oh, there we go. I know. We're speeding. Speeding. Laps 3. Sure, still got that on.
Minimum 100. 30, 20, retard.
Let's see, can we get off? Where are we gonna get off here? Let's go a little right.
Speedbird 456.
Can you take over the comms,
Contact
please?
ground on 121.908. Portugalia Airlines 1016, winds 230 at 3, runway 32 right, clear to land.
32 right, clear to land, Portugalia Airlines 1016.
120.
Gentlemen, welcome to Barasha.
I haven't seen that.
Enjoyed your flight with us. Fun fact, did you know that Madrid is home to the world's oldest restaurant, Sobrino de Botin?
Oh, yeah, gotta cross the line. Gotta cross the line.
Thank you for flying with British Airways. Please remain seated.
Paras grounds.
In sizzling popcorn, First Officer Hines and the entire crew. We wish you a pleasant stay in this beautiful city.
Speedbird 456, Barajas ground. Read back correct.
Connecting flight.
Wait,
Please listen closely.
do I have like the brakes on?
Flight BA 123 to Barcelona departs at 5:30 p.m. from Gate 12, and flight BA 456 to Valencia departs at 6 p.m. from Gate 15. Thank you.
I am like
Iberia 07 Victor Papa, ready to taxi.
landing gear is down.
Iberia 07 Victor Papa, runway 36 right taxi via Echo Alpha 5. Echo Alpha 6, November Yankee 2.
Runway 36 right, taxi via Echo Alpha 5, Echo Alpha 6, November Yankee 2, Iberia 07 Victor Papa.
What's going on?
Ready to taxi.
We got landing gear.
Europa 33, runway 14 left taxi via India. Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha, Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo 3.
Runway 14 left taxi via India, Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha, Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo 3, Europa 33.
That's why.
Ryanair 904 Mike Bravo, ready to taxi.
Got the reversers on.
Ryanair 904 Mike Bravo, runway 14 right taxi via India. Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha, Lima Alpha. Cross runway 14 right at your
There we
discretion.
go.
Runway 14 right, taxi via India, Gate 4, Golf 4 Alpha.
Yes,
Lima
yes,
Alpha.
I know.
Cross runway 14 right, our discretion, Ryanair 904
I was like
Mike
trying
Bravo.
to get across, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I saw the reversers were on.
Clear the 4 push and start.
Start approved. Venture 6075.
Iberia 06, Hotel Charlie. Contact tower on
No entry.
118.008.
Over to tower, Iberia 06 Hotel Charlie.
Paras ground. Speedbird 456 vacated runway 27 left. 32 left. 37 left.
Speedbird 456.
That's where he took off
Taxi
from.
to parking via Alpha. Bravo. Charlie.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie to parking, Speedbird 456.
Word.
Venture 6075 ready to taxi.
Alpha Bravo Charlie.
Winter 6075. Runway 14 right taxi via Indian Inner. Gate 4. Golf 4. Alpha. Lima Alpha. Cross runway 14 right at your discretion.
Runway 14 right, taxi via India 9er, Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha, Lima Alpha, cross runway 14 right, our discretion, Vinter 6075.
Did he even tell me the...
request pushback.
With the auto brakes on to disengage.
Pushback approved. Ryanair 6 Kilo X-ray.
Yeah, I forgot to tap the brakes on the runway. It came to a couple on the run. Tower was like, what? I was panicking. My check airman just sat there laughing. This is Alpha Bravo. Well, what the?
Iberia Express 1671 ready to taxi.
We're gonna
Iberia Express 1671, runway 36 right taxi via Delta India 4, Romeo, Alpha Zulu 3, Mike, November 3, Yankee 2.
Runway 36 right taxi via Delta India 4, Romeo, Alpha Zulu 3, Mike, November 13, Yankee 2, Iberia Express 1671.
Son of a
Ground,
gun.
Portugalia Airlines 1016, taxi to the ramp.
18 knots on the ground here.
Portugalia Airlines 1016, taxi to parking. Cross runway 32 right, then Kilo Charlie, Mike 27, Alpha Mike 3, Alpha, Golf 4, Gate 4, India Niner.
Taxi to parking. Cross runway 32 right, then Kilo Charlie, Mike 27, Alpha Mike 3, Alpha, Golf 4, Gate 4, India Niner, Portugalia Airlines 1016.
Oh, we're just having a little scenic tour of London VFR's Madrid. Actually, I always request progressive
Runway
taxi.
36 right taxi via India, Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha.
Barajas ground. Can we have progressive taxi to the gate, please?
Runway 36 right taxi via India, Gate 4, Golf 4, Alpha, Yankee 3, Ryanair 6 Kilo X-ray.
Speedbird 456, taxi to parking via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Alpha Bravo Charlie to parking, Speedbird 456.
I'm just going in here. This is where Iberia goes. Oh wait, I was like, why am I seeing Navigraph still in the?
Cross runway 32 left, then Lima 7 Alpha.
Taxi to parking.
I've got something wrong because I don't get the I don't get progressive. Maybe I have to like.
We'll give way to the Lufthansa A319, Ryanair 904, Mike Bravo.
Maybe I need like progressive insurance. I'm not American, so I don't want to pay for that for nothing. Park and brake. Is set. Oh yeah, the guy's been blinded.
Nostra Air 1183, give way to the Ryanair head.
We'll give way to the Ryanair 737, Nostra Air 1183.
This is how I shut it down. Boom. There. We got it shut down. It's actually... I haven't been here in a while. Because London VFR... They made airports for like the first 3 years of 2020, and then they got into the airline business for Xbox. And I'm like surprised that this still looks good even in 2024, and it's not like major updates over time. Like they made us.
Winter 6075, contact tower on 118.0.84.
Pretty much half a decade ago. David Dunlap, welcome aboard. But with the SayIntentions traffic,
Suntur to Charlie Kilo, push and start, approved.
it sure does
Roger, pushback
look
approved.
great.
Suntur to Charlie Kilo.
Air France 58 Kilo November, Give way to the Portugalia Airlines Embraer 190 on your right.
What was the thing I was... Oh, Brian,
Embraer 190, Air France 58 Kilo November.
I will check out my my settings. Actually, do that right now.
Binter 3 Romeo Echo ready for push and start.
So you're saying they...
Romeo Echo. Push and start approved.
I go...
Roger.
What, break?
Pushback approved. Binter 3 Romeo Echo.
Go brake. Park and brake on. Park and brake off. Nothing there. But I won't see if it's a oh, shoot. There we go. But I won't see if it's a conflict with any of the other controls I've got. I don't think it would be MCP, MIP.
Ready to taxi.
Suntur 2 Charlie Kilo. Runway 36 right taxi via India. Gate 4. Golf 4. Alpha. 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 Yankee 3.
Runway 36 right taxi via India. Gate 4. Golf 4. Alpha. 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 Yankee 3 Sun Turk 2 Charlie Kilo.
Well, that was a good stream. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Thanks for the help. Brian and A320, a super chat, Marsh, and then all the others that joined the chats. Made a couple hours interesting. And I'll be back on Friday. Oh, park and brake assigned. Parking brake. Well, let's go back to this here. Park and brake.
Binter 3 Romeo Echo ready to taxi.
Binter 3 Romeo Echo. Runway 36 right taxi via India 12. India Gate 6. Golf 6. Alpha 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 Yankee 3.
Runway 36 right taxi via India 12, India, Gate 6, Golf 6, Alpha, 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 Yankee 3, Binter 3, Romeo, Echo.
Toggle brakes. We're deleting that one. That's what it is. It would show up any other way. Because it's on two different controls. So it's not going to show up as a conflict, but it is a conflict because that one's telling the PC to toggle it while this one is saying on or off. So if it's not toggling it, it doesn't. Yeah, that's exactly. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a great day. And I'll be back on Friday. Looks like we'll be in the OH 58 Delta. That'll be interesting in Lebanon, going after the bad guys.